Good morning. Today brings us to the neighbourhood of Malton, and this is the walk I did around it. We're not actually in Malton yet. I'm walking down the Hart Trail. I've got to make a bit of a right turn up here somewhere and make my way to the top corner of Elmhurst first. Let's get there. Malton has no refreshment. There is not a restaurant, there's not a cafe, there's not a bar, there's nothing in Malton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a coffee at the ubiquitous McDonald's at the top of the street here, and then think about the rest of the day. No problem. Thank you. No problem.
So we're going to the beach. No, it's just the old
Okay, I am caffeined up with one of the best iced coffees that you can get in the city, and that's the McDonald's where my older son works. Not working today, but if you ever get a crappy burger, he's not working. If you ever get a top quality best burger you've ever had, he's probably working in the back putting it together. All right, let's get to Malton. We are in Tomchester Park now, and when I was first practicing making videos on YouTube, I did a real history of Tomchester Park. I haven't gone back and looked at it for years. Might be a little bit cringe, but I'll put a link to it in the description, and anybody who dares can go and check that out. But Malton is actually on the other side of this street here, Route 96. We're going to make our way across there and we'll get there. Malton starts at the apex of that bridge. When I was thinking about the name Malton, did a little bit of rudimentary research, and my best mate in the UK, his partner Helen, she works for the British Geological Survey, so they do all sorts of stuff environmental testing and evaluating and data capture, all that kind of stuff about soil and rocks and fascinating stuff like that. And marl is a type of soil somewhere between clay and limestone. She can correct me if I'm wrong, she's watching this. And marl is a result, the type of soil is a result of glacial sediment. And of course, 10,000 years ago, the bulk of Manitoba was covered in Lake Agassiz, which was a glacial lake. As the glacials receded, all this water was left behind. I don't know how deep it was, maybe it was shallow, I've no idea. But marl is the soil that's left behind. And then tun, if you go back to Old English, that means town or settlement. What have we got? Examples: Burton, Clifton, Allenton, all those places local to me, Long Eaton. And I think Malton means, you know, soil town. As the glacier receded, it left great lakes, and we've got Lake Manitoba, we've got Lake Winnipeg, and we've got the sort of pathological disease sounding Lake Winnipegosis. Oh, I can't come into work today, I've got Winnipegosis. Those are the Great Lakes that are left in Manitoba. Huge things on a grand scale. And of course, there's this little pond in Tomchester Park. I know what some of you are thinking though, and you are exactly right. You can't name a neighbourhood of Winnipeg, you know, based on medieval Europe and the Vikings and Old English language. None of that would have been here. I just picture a Ojibwe family come to this part of Canada and they say, yeah, it's nice here, there's no mosquitoes, summers are lovely, winters can't be that bad. And in their anishinaabemowin language, I think they would have called this place something a little bit more natural, a little bit more with the land. So I scoured the internet for a English to Anishinaabe translator, and turns out they use syllabics, which are symbols and shapes for the sounds of vowels and consonants. So I'm going to say they called this place horrible soil, and I think this is the correct spelling of that in Anishinaabemowin. If it's not, somebody will let me know. And on the subject of Ojibwe, my wife is going on a gambling junket with her family tonight, and they are going up to South Beach Casino, which is in the Ojibwe reserve of Broken Head. See if she can come back 100 air or perhaps 1,000 air. As long as we don't lose anything, it should be a good night. That means that I get to make my wonderful hot and spicy chicken dip. So with Marlton kind of done, let's go grocery shopping and get the final ingredients for that. No escape from luxury apartments, even in Malton. Alright, here we are, back at square one. I am going to buy 2 baguettes and some celery, and there's a Safeway right here. They have a pretty decent bakery. Not very good on their produce, but we'll try and find some decent celery. Alright, let's go and get some ingredients. Deux baguettes et le céleri. Alright, let's pack these up. Now, I am right next to the Boston Pizza, my local Boston Pizza, and it has a lovely patio, and it's probably in the high 20s here today. But I kind of boycotted that one because last time I went they didn't serve me. So, do I give them one more chance? Or do I just say, forget it, and go home? What do you think? You know what? No, I'm not going to do it. There's even Sorrento's here that has a little bit of a shaded patio. But I got plenty of stuff at home, and I got a lovely deck at home. And plus, in about 4 hours, I got to take my lad to work. So, I'll defer, and then maybe I'll have something later to wash down my beautiful hot chicken dip. All of this into there. See you in about 2 hours. Oh, I am gonna say that's ready. Well, it's all in the presentation. Do a bit of that. Throw some of them on there. Bit of that. All right, let's eat. Well, I still have to pick up my lad from work, so I can't have a beer just yet. But this is just the ticket. Ooh. Okay, I'm losing the light here. Let's give this a try. Hey, not bad. Steel cut blonde. Well, cheers. Yeah, I've had worse. Well, that was a pretty good day. So thank you, Marlton, for your hospitality.